Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I do believe we are live. Let me just have a wee look. Good evening. I hope everybody is doing okay. This fine and dandy Wednesday.
Or something.
Really had to stop and think then what day it was.
I know.
Right, yes, it is Wednesday, isn't it?
I know,
love?
I've got legs. Or something.
You have. Good evening to Christine Scott. You're the first one in today, my darling. Good evening to you. Let me just get the Slimming World chat up on
And I think
screen.
some people didn't think today would happen, but...
What, us going live?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Some people didn't think we was going to be on live.
No, I know.
But we was on live.
Because we are dedicated. We are dedicated.
This is our check-in
of fashion.
But I said, for us, this is our check-in, our main check-in. And see how everybody's doing.
I know.
So, yeah.
But it's the nearest thing I get to a social life coming on the YouTube.
It is.
I'm not even joking.
Well, eventually, we'll probably all do a meet-up at some point.
Oh, yes.
We can all do something.
Slimland 2026 coming
Yay.
soon. Good evening, everybody. I do hope you are all doing incredibly well this lovely, lovely evening. We're going to, now everything is on and tickety-boo, I'm going to press the magic button and let's get it officially cracking. Now, oh my gosh, good evening, everybody. Sorry, right, you're going to have to say all of that again, my darling, because we had no sound. Can you hear us now? You should be able to. Right, we'll try again. Good evening, everybody. How are you feeling?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you just said it all, but say it again with the sound. Sorry, everyone, my fault.
I feel like my legs are a bit like jelly. It's maybe my body just kind of adjusting to everything, but yeah, I feel like my legs are a little bit sleepy, so I've had to use my walking stick today, and I don't always, but I've had to use it because I feel like I'm not picking my feet up properly.
Yeah.
I've had a few like bits of pins and needles, but nothing major. Got my drain hole that they just put a plaster over once they took all that out.
Do you know what? With that t-shirt on, you almost look like a vicar.
Yeah.
Almost.
Very sore throat, where they like say move my windpipe to one side. Said I might have a sore throat for up to like 7 weeks. Get a physio in a couple of weeks. Got some exercises to do to kind of get the neck moving. Like I say, because obviously all my bones are there. It's just the parts that was in between the bones, the discs that they replaced with 3D parts. Believe it or
3D
not.
printed parts.
3D printed
Not
parts.
3D parts, because if it was 2D parts, they just
Yes.
draw it on you in
Yeah.
pencil.
So they've printed out these discs, and they literally have got probably a pot of different size and different.
No, they printed out the cage.
But I'm saying they
that
have
goes in.
them like printed, and then it's just kind of like it just all gets slotted in and then just bolted in place.
It does.
Literally.
It's almost like it's made out of Legos.
Yeah, it might as well be. But yeah. So I am part Legos now.
Yeah, you are. That's all right. We'll have to go to the country of Lagos.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
good
yeah.
evening, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us all now and everything is working. Good evening to, I'm going to go through the roll call again. Christine Scott, good evening. Laurie Worth, good evening. Karen Fraser, Angela Brown, Welsh Pam, Di Hedges, good evening to all of you. Julie Parrish, hello, my darling. Christine Lacey, good evening. Lynette Good, I nearly said. Lynette, good evening to you.
I know you did, yeah. I nearly thought that as well.
Oh no, look, there's another one. Lisa Good.
Yeah.
Look, Lisa Good. There's all these goods.
Oh!
You can't see, but on our screen, it doesn't show a difference in the name and the
Yeah,
person. So it just runs
only
into
until
one.
you go over it, you can kind of
Yeah.
see.
Welsh Pam, yes, thank you for letting us know there was no sound. Slimming Well Vegan, Nikki, good evening to you, my darling. I will say hello to the Empress, Jane Day. Be careful how you bow.
I know, right, yeah.
From the tummy, in your case.
Yeah.
You're right.
I now have that thing where because of obviously where they replaced the discs in my neck, if I try to put my head up to look in upper cupboards in the kitchen, it can make me dizzy.
Yeah.
Also, if I bend down too quick and because you automatically tilt your head to look up when you go to the floor.
Yeah.
So I can't do that, otherwise it makes you lightheaded and then I'll probably fall over. So I'm
Yeah,
not
don't
going to do that.
No, don't do that.
So I've
we
got to
will
be really
genuflect
careful.
very carefully,
Yeah, so I
Jane.
have to be, yeah.
Melinda Brown, good evening to you. Luke John, good evening, Luke John. We're going to talk to you in a little bit, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. I really, 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 really do. Is plaster a Band-Aid? Yes.
Yeah.
Similar sort of thing. It's actually like a dressing with a waterproof coating on it.
So I
similar.
can go in the shower with it, and I've got quite a few different ones in case this one gets wet or to keep it all dry.
Your twins in.
Hello.
Sweet home Alabama. I've gone off it again. It went off. It started okay, and then at the end it went, oh, what's this song? What's the tune? A little jump across the pond, just a wee jump. Julie Cacciatolo, I was so good the other day and then I've messed it up. Good evening to you. An excellent podcast on Monday. Thank you, my darling. I was very angry. Every time.
I know you were going to say that in Welsh then, weren't
it's
you?
every time. Legoland, Slimland, Lego Slimland.
I
We'll be showing you that
thought
in a
you were
second.
going to say it in Welsh then, dear.
Nearly.
Nearly.
But angry-o. Good evening
See
to
what I
Audrey
mean?
Smith. Good evening, Susan Devlin. Good evening, Leslie Turrell. Good evening, Audrey Shaw. Sorry, I think I said. You're emptying the dishwasher. Hubby's struggling today, so you're doing it. I know it's hard work when your husband's struggling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think of us poor wives who have to deal with a poorly sick, poorly husband, poorly, yeah.
See, if I didn't have a plaster nut, you'd wonder where to put my drink.
I know, right?
You just put a straw there and...
Julie says, so pleased to see you, Rufus, and hope you have a safe and steady recovery. So chuffed you got your last name spot on. Many people don't even bother to try, but you have. Thank you, my darling. We try. Registered but hardly present. Okay, my darling Luke. So yes, good evening to everybody who is coming in. It's going to be a slightly different Losers Club tonight because we don't have a choosy for you today.
I said, and we didn't weigh in.
And we didn't
yesterday.
weigh in this week because obviously yesterday Rufus was lying unconscious. He was just spending all his time in bed, basically, weren't you? You spent your time in bed, got up, got dressed, back to bed. Then he was undressed again, then back to bed.
I was actually just walking up and down my room
until somebody
they let me out.
And then they took you on a walk and put you back in a bed.
Well,
where you were unconscious in a bed.
I know, literally. And then shock horror, obviously, sometimes when they knock you out, you know, your body does other things, and that's why when I came back, I had to get changed and everything because things happen. I think it's like
You
where
don't need to go into any
but I'm saying it's where
any
your body relaxes. It's not the number 2, that's for sure. So don't
Oh
worry about
my
that.
God!
Wasn't one of those.
Right, okay, my darling. So it's going to be probably a little bit shorter tonight, just because obviously I don't want to overextend this lovely one here. Yes, that is very true, Luke. Necro Neil, good evening, Neil. Neil says you're looking good, Rufus.
Thank you.
I know, considering you was like yesterday.
I
By the way,
recover
Neil,
really, really fast, and I annoy people, and then they go, "Oh, let's get you home then." I was like, "Good."
I did go back to the Lego shop today.
We did.
And I got the 2 Day of the Dead figures that I was after, the Dia de la Morte figures that only released today. Yay.
I was that bored this morning that when I eventually got let out, you know, when I was let out on probation,
It sounds like it, yeah.
that we thought 15 minutes or so, we went out, had a slow walk to the Legos shop.
A very slow walk.
Did that, and then walked down to the bus.
I showed you the haunted house,
market,
didn't I, that I'm looking at.
And we got some fresh meat for the dogs, so chicken livers and stuffs for them.
What was it? Gizzards, lizards, and lizards.
Chicken liver and chicken hearts.
Yeah,
so
for the dogs, they like all that offal.
Them.
I think it's awful, but they like it. So they
You're bloody awful.
It's awful. It's terribly awful.
Bloody awful.
Awful. Anyway, good evening, Deborah Shy Violet, my darling. How are you? I love your little profile picture on here. It looks very, very 1950s Hollywood style.
It's like the cartoons we used to watch in like in the 80s, 90s.
I don't know where you're going with this, but yes.
She-Ra.
No, it doesn't look like a She-Ra at all.
Oh,
Beanface 57. Good evening,
more like
Shell.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Nearly.
So lovely to see you both after your surgeries. Glad that it's out of the way now. Yes. So shall we do an update on everything? Because I do still have. Right, this week. We're not going to do a choosy recipe. We will look at the results from last week. We're not going to do a choosy recipe later today because we need the freedom to actually just go, do you know what? We're not going to worry about having to go to the shops and get recipe ingredients because probably we're going to go to Lidl tomorrow, get a few bits, and the rest of this week we've planned to basically eat out the freezer. So that's what we're going to do this week because obviously Rufus, being the only one of us that drives, he's got a bit of limited mobility. He's a bit like Batman in the Cowl, aren't you? Where the original, the best one, Michael Keaton, but also, he has to turn his body to
if you've had an anaesthetic and the type that I've had, I think that part of it has affected like the after effects on my obviously to do with my spine. So I don't know if it's just the anaesthetic and it sort of reacted different to other surgeries I've had before. I recovered really, really quick, and this time I feel like I'm a little bit... My body feels like it's still a bit sleepy. It's a strange feeling.
Probably will be till tomorrow.
But yeah.
It's
just the after effects.
We're just going to take things really, really slow this week. So there won't be a choosy because purely and simply it means we don't have to worry about getting the ingredients for the recipe.
Just this week.
We have done the toad in the hole. It wasn't gluten-free, so it had a bit of a reaction to
But you know what? I thought it was amazing.
It was really delicious. It was really lovely, and that video will be up this week.
It's the only recipe that I've seen on the Slimming World app. But it was really... I thought... I haven't had toad in the hole for such a long time. I said, and when we did, it was just like having a really naughty toad in the hole where people put fat in a tray, pop it in the oven, bring it out, put all your batter and everything in it. Absolutely amazing. I wouldn't have known it was any different, to be honest. No. Really, really good.
It was really nice.
I say, because I haven't tried all the recipes in the books, all the really good recipes, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely have that one again. Definitely.
So, we've got a couple of YouTubers in. Luke John's in. Kimberly Down South is in. Beanfeast 57, Shal is in. Nikki the Slimming World Vegan, is that right?
Yes.
Slimming World Vegan is in. So we are interested to see or to listen to your thoughts on the changes at group this week, and when that all rolls out. Have you got your head round SWIPs yet? Yeah. Also, I did go off on a bit of a rant, Shell. How are you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Monday.
How are you? And am I? Please. Have I overreacted to the scale that it's going to affect those people with visual impairments?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't know. I'm asking Shao, because obviously as a blind person, you're directly affected. And my years of being an advocate mean that I try and see things from everyone else's perspective. And I just got so angry. So apologies if you don't like swear words on that video from Monday. Maybe skip it. Anyway, right. Yeah. The food we've had this week, standard for us. The toad in the hole was delicious. Yeah. Beetroot burgers we've had, fish we had, and stir fry we had. There was nothing else really, any major difference. So again, all the photos are over on the Facebook group. Just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health. And that will all be over there. So I'm not even going to show photos of the food today, because I want to go on to the topic, because this time I really want the SWIPS definition in the Urban Dictionary. Nikki, what's that? What's that?
Is there?
Oh, Rachel, good evening. Rachel, you agree. Hello, my darling. I when I did the video, I didn't want to name check you because of I didn't know whether you wanted me to go, oh, we've got another person called Rachel who's blind and blah, blah, blah. I didn't want that to be a thing unless I had permission. So because I hadn't run it past anybody first, I just went off on one, which tends to be my thing, doesn't it? That tends to be my thing. That tends to be my thing. Yeah, I was majorly concerned. I still haven't rung Slimming World because, again, Ruffus in hospital yesterday. It's kind of taken up all of our spoons. Swips is the plural of the word swipe, which most commonly refers to a strong sweeping bout. What?
Blow or stroke, such as a swipe of
Is that in Urban Dictionary? Hang on. Oh, you have to have a look for it in the Urban Dictionary. So put in there, Urban Dictionary. While Rufus is doing that, you'll either stay Sins or Slim Picks. Slim, it's probably going to be called Picks. We just keep saying just extras. You got your
swipe,
extras.
When something goes favourably, you get something for free, something good happens, someone does something for you, or you win in some way.
Oh.
What does
Luke John says it's also urban, darlings. It is urban. It's the Urban Dictionary. On the Facebook group post. Okay, I will have a look. I will absolutely have a look. Yeah, Welsh Pam says hi to Byron if you're listening. I know Byron wasn't feeling very well. I did try and message Byron. Oh, by the way, Susie B, good morning. No, good evening.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
You had 3 hours sleep. I think I got about half an hour. So, together we're running on fumes and decaf coffee.
Well, the thing is, though, you take your medication with you to these things, and then they randomly look at it and go, I don't know what all these pills are for. So you explain what pills you're on, show them all the NHS thing of all the medication I'm on and what I take, and it's all set out in a dosset box, and then they go, do you know what? We'll give you different medication. We've got some here. We're not going to use yours. So they give me a completely different medication than what I should be on, and then wondered why I had problems with pain.
Yeah. I know.
That's hospitals for you.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. So, Byron, if you are for some reason watching this or listening in and you don't want to speak on today's club, absolutely fine, my darling. I am going to try and find out how I messaged you, because I know we've messaged really recently. Oh, it might be Facebook Messenger. It's probably Facebook Messenger.
Oh,
that will make sense, because I was like, oh, I didn't text you, and oh, I didn't WhatsApp you. How the hell did I message you? It must be Facebook Messenger.
It must be.
That's the only other one
Yep,
left, isn't it? Yeah.
yep.
So then,
Must be.
I'll message you, Byron. But I do want to say, Jane had a conversation with me in the week about, are we going to add some YouTubers, some slimming worlders into Slimland? So if you don't know, we have, this is now the, is it all going to fall out? No. So this is now the model for Slimland that I have been working with. And we've got the, so it's a black and, no it's not, it's a brown and white checkered floor made out of Lego.
We're starting to add some of you lot.
Yes.
To Slimland.
I have, so we've got the people here that are in the blue and whites and red are basically our social team for our imaginary slimming world group called Slimland. For our imaginary weight loss group, not based on any other plan at all.
Of course not.
And then we've got various members. But over here, we have this little area just here of a new members chat going on. So this new members chat, we've got our lovely consultant person here.
What's she called?
She's called Marjorie.
She's not a Karen.
No, this is our lovely Marjorie. But she is having a conversation with some people. So if I lift up their chairs, let's see who are the first inductees.
We've even got a pussycat.
What? Shush. Shh. Shh. The first inductees, right? I'll show you. We have, I don't know whether you can see that, we have a little chef.
Is it because it zooms in on us, is it?
No, I don't think so. There you go. Well, let me, so anyway, we've got not a little chef, that was a restaurant, wasn't it? We've got a chef in full chef whites who happens to have glasses and a beard that is a bit browny, gingery.
I wonder who that
greyish.
Could be.
I've got no idea who that is based on. I have a character here who wears earthy tone fabrics quite a lot and has a necklace with a small charm or ring. I can't quite see to make it out, and I managed to find a little Lego figure of this person. Oh, it's really not focusing, is it? No. I will put the pictures up online, but this figure here has long, straight brown hair, and it's cut into a fringe across the top.
Could be someone beginning with an S.
I don't know, but I am going to try and find a cushion in the shape of a doggo or something similar. Yes,
we know someone that's.
I don't know who that might be. I have a little. Oops. Hang on. Get this person with the chair.
So we're probably going to be putting photos.
The photos are all going to go on our Facebook group.
It could even be a little video because Lisa knows how to do magic with the videos and gets all the people moving.
Absolutely. So these are the first 4. There will be others that are going in as well. So this person here, I don't know whether you can see, has a goatee beard, a sort of swept back and up hairstyle, quite fashionable clothing. And if you really look closely, a goatee beard and either lip gloss or a really fetching lipstick.
I wonder who that could be.
A white fluffy cat. It's the nearest I could get, okay? But with a white fluffy cat. And then finally, because there's only 4 chairs that I've got here, and I need to go and get more figures so I can make more people. The last person...
Meaning if people don't have... people are in the losers group on Facebook, and like if we was able to see some pictures of people, we could put more of you in our group on here.
Yes. If I had more pictures, I could make more models.
Yeah.
And then the last one we have a person
you could always send a photo. You
could. We have a person who is in a jumper with black leggings or black trousers, and who has white.
Oh, excuse me.
Short cropped white hair.
And bow.
And we bow and genuflect in front of this person.
We do.
So we have added in our little new members thing, we have a Byron, a Jane, a Shell, and a Luke John. Currently, more people will be joining. We'll be adding in more Lego versions. I want to add in Kimberly. I want to add in Slimming World Vegan. There's lots of little ones that I want to add in. Obviously, there's a gobby one with a mobile phone and a coffee cup, because you can guarantee every time I weigh in. So the first thing I do was everything happens, I sit there with my phone, going in the app and logging my details and all of that. And then this person, you haven't seen this, this person who you might recognise has a gingery beard and gingery hair, happens to be wearing a medal. Could this be the reigning man of the year?
Maybe.
Or the slimmer of the year? It's you! Look at that! You've got a medal! So yes, so the idea of this, and I talked about it before, is so that I can do little videos of this is what happens at a group, this is what this is how you expect this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And we can show scenarios with Lego characters that are obviously then not based on any particular group or any particular Slimming World anything.
Yeah.
So that they aren't, so we're not going to get into trouble or copyright. I've just realised I haven't got an earring in. Alvy's pulled my earring off.
Elvie.
Oh no.
Oh, little madam.
No, Madam Ember.
Little madam.
Sorry, I need earrings. I feel naked without my
Little
earrings.
madam, she's so naughty.
Yeah, so that's why we've done that. Okay, so there will be Swalper of the Year.
Yeah.
Luke John, I love you. That's so funny. So that's why we're doing that, and that's the concept of Slimland, is that we can absolutely talk that. Fed Sheeran.
But there was someone at our, like I say, someone who goes to one of the other groups on the day. I think they've got to 10 stone already. I think they have. I think not that long ago.
Who's that?
It goes to one of the other sessions, I think. So,
okay.
But there's another guy who goes.
Oh, right, okay.
He got to 10 stone, I think. So.
Oh, it's 10 stone award.
Man
yes,
of the Year at the 4 p.m. one.
Yeah.
I was.
So that's what I've been up to, and I am finding it very relaxing to do me Legos and everything else.
But there's other ones that you're interested in at the moment as well.
Yeah, and I'm going to be building the Hocus Pocus house and a Halloween house and a little spooky village and all of that. But
are we just waiting until next week? Is it Prime? Or is it Prime or is it the
7th and 8th when it's Prime week? I've got a couple of things earmarked that I'm buying for Jane's Toy Appeal. She did a video on it. If you look back at some of her videos, she's now got an Amazon wish list that you can go and buy toys for the Toy Appeal that she does. She does it every year, doesn't she? And then now, because we've got purple hair. There are purple hair options. This is going to be very
Shell
expensive.
says she's very excited to be a Lego double.
I know, you're going to get hubby to have a look later. Thank you so much. You're touched. Don't be touched yet.
Make sure you go to the group page on Facebook.
I will put the photos up.
All of them will be on there. And I say everyone would love to see the actual everybody moving.
The videos. That's all going to be coming up as well. So yeah, we will be. There's a few things that I'm working on behind the scenes in terms of that, just to show little 5-10 second little vignettes.
Some
of things
them are
that
really
happen.
funny.
But that isn't what tonight's about. No. But I just wanted to say, Jane said, how about adding some real life people in?
So there we are.
We were already on it. And it means lots more excuses to go to the Lego shop.
I know, right?
You've always wanted a doppelganger.
What do you say? Every month there's new figures that come out.
Every single month.
Together. Every single month there's always new figures. Every month.
And now everybody knows what to get me for every Christmas birthday known to mankind.
Legos.
From here until I snuff it.
Yes.
A Lego gift card voucher.
Yes.
They must do gift card. Anyway, enough about all of that. So
probably
the topic of the week is kind of linked in with me playing with Legos, right? And with everything we've gone through in the last, to be fair, probably the last couple of months, where our health has absolutely taken a turn for the worse. My cancer came back, my bladder cancer. You're obviously neck surgery where you thought, it might be a little bit of something, and then you had to have a disc removed, and then it turns out you've had 2 removed, and all
so
of
they
this.
didn't know until they went in to see, otherwise they couldn't really tell.
But this would be, every single time we've ever done Slimming World, this would be the moment where we go, we'll just get a takeaway tonight. We'll just get a takeaway tonight. That's literally what we're going. It's fine. But we'll get a takeaway. We'll think about it later. Weigh in next week, especially because we couldn't get weighed.
Yeah.
And that for me is one of those things where because you said several times, "Are you okay?
Yeah, are you all right?
If we're not going to a group, are you going to be okay?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Actually, I think I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think I'm genuinely going to be
Because
fine."
before you wouldn't, you had to get weighed, otherwise you couldn't, carry on for the next week.
Yeah.
Without just drawing a line when obviously that day we're due to get weighed, and then just carrying on from there. But if you're not doing that, it's like, well, who's going to know then what I eat? Kind of like, just have whatever, I'll have one meal off, and then it's like, that just, now, that option, we don't even put that option on the table. If we have, like, people put leaflets in the door for takeaways, they just go straight in the recycle. And that, if you just take that option out of your life, like I say, you try and food prep and stuff like that as best you can, so that you're always on top of knowing what you're having every day, food wise. But we just take that option of, we don't have the apps on our phone for like Uber and Just Eat and all these apps where you can just order takeaways and get them delivered. All of that's gone off our phone, so it's just not an option anymore. No. It's not something. So if you take that option off the table, that's no longer something that you're going to eat.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you make the rest of it work.
Yeah. Well, I said to you earlier, I said, "Oh, this is what I said, have you got a topic? Because I've got one in mind. Because normally you come up with them.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, what about this? Because I said, previously I would have had a takeaway last night, and then I suddenly went, I didn't even think of it.
Yep.
Last night I had a curry that you'd made in the week with chicken and mooli.
Yep.
Lovely. With some rice. It was all in the... the rice is for tonight, but I had a packet of the microwave rice, a Tupperware box with the curry in. I had some vegetables. I not overcooked. I cooked too many for the dogs for their vegetables. So instead I was like, oh, well, I'll add some more vegetables in. So I took a little bit of the curry out, put a big bowl of vegetables in on top, and put my rice on and put everything together. I had a plate of food, but it was all on plan. And it was been worked out beforehand. And I didn't even, until saying to you, I would have done this before. I didn't even think yesterday about a takeaway.
Yeah.
Whereas I know full well, if this had been any other time that we've done this programme, I would have gone, well, Rufus can't control what he's eating in the hospital. So he's had a sandwich and that had a little bit of butter or spread or something. So he's got no control over that. He's having a salad for his dinner, but... the jelly that may or may not be fully sugar-free, we don't know. Yeah. So you made the best choice you could.
Yeah. And it was actually really nice. And they brought the menus round, and the menus, like I say, was... I think the dinner menu, there was like fish and chips and something and custard if I wanted it. But all the rest of the menu was all totally on plan.
Yeah.
All the stuff you could have on there, like I say, nearly all of it was on plan. So my dinner was baked potato, beans, and cheese. So you had a small portion in a pot of cheese to put on it. A load of salad on the side, really, really nice. My lunch, they said that I could have tuna with something, so I had tuna on brown bread.
Yeah.
With salad, no mayonnaise in it or anything. There was a tiny bit of spread in it, but not a lot. I had that. There was also salad on the side of that as well. I took in some a pot of cherry tomatoes and one whole jar
of cornichons. Now, we do have a show and tell for you.
So I ate all of those.
These are from Aldi.
Were they 60p or
49p for a jar? 49 pence for a little. I mean, bear in mind it's only the small jar.
But
the bigger jar in Lidl was £1.89 or £2.39.
It was £2.20 something, £2.20 something. Yeah.
What were they like? Because I've not tried them yet.
They're really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
They're really, really nice. They taste pretty much like the others, and these are slightly smaller than the other cornichons we had.
Yeah, and they've got herbs and pepper and all sorts in them. Yeah,
but they are really nice. And like I say, that jar, sitting and picking it yesterday, I sat and ate the whole jar.
You had it in a Tupperware box, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because again, it's about making the best choices you can. Now, at the moment, we know Slimming World is making changes. Yeah. I hate change. To quote the League of Gentlemen, We don't like change. We don't even give change. Tabs.
Yeah.
Edward. Sorry,
But yeah,
not
yesterday I had coffees. Decided that I don't want blue milk in my coffee.
Or green milk.
Yep. So I just add just coffee, no sweetener,
Black
no
coffee.
no sugar, no sweetener, and just got used to drinking it like that. So sometimes I don't add sweetener because I haven't got any. So I'm happy with just to have it as it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is one of those things where I think
Yeah.
a lot of when things are out of our control or they feel out of our control, sometimes you've just got to roll with it. So yesterday I said to you, look, don't worry. We preach this on Wednesdays about pausing the plan. You are in hospital now. Someone else is controlling all of your food. They've got options, but of those options, the only thing you can do is make the best choice in terms of what you actually want to eat and where that fits on the Slimland
I'll
World
show
plan.
what I had for one of my A choices, even though it isn't an A choice, but I
Okay.
will show you.
Okay, be careful with your neck. But it is one of those cornichons make you hornichons, says Luke. Hang on, I've seen the chat. That's really funny. I will nip back in. Let me go back a bit. Right, there we go. That's where we were. Right, I'll come back to the chat in a second. It really did just flag up, though, this idea that I hate all the things that are happening with group. I hate change. I hate all of that. It really befuddles my poor brain. So I would sometimes, in a bid to take back control over something that I feel I'm losing control, I would then go, I'm going to eat a takeaway. I'm going to do this. And those habits were so ingrained. And now,
There we are.
because of the plan, because we've got our why, because this is how we think first and foremost, neither of us did. Like, I literally had to say to you, if they bring you a custard, eat the bloody custard. It's for your throat. If they bring you ice cream, have the ice cream. We can work out the sins and the swips and the solas and the blah, blah, blah afterwards.
After I had the sandwich, that was when I had there was I think virtually no, it was just plain yogurt in a little bowl, and they'd put like a tiny little drizzle of coulis or something like fruit coulis type on top of it, and there was I think a teeny bit of sugar maybe in the coulis.
Get you.
It's just like a
you can tell it was a private hospital, can't you?
A fruit kind of a sauce, like I don't know, strawberry or something, or raspberry or something flavour, probably. It looked like colour.
But we've done it in the past. When my auntie was passing away, and she was really poorly, we had to go to the New Forest, which, if you don't know where that is, it's in Hampshire.
Yeah.
So we live in Leeds, in Yorkshire, very, 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 very massive distance away, down to the hospice that she was passing in, and we had to stay over, didn't we? And we found a little B&B and all of that. But we took with us, the dogs went into kennels, we took with us our slow cooker.
Yep.
We had, did we have one slow cooker meal in it already? I think we did.
We did, yeah, we did.
That we literally wrapped it up in cling film,
it all up,
round and round and round.
And took it and then just put it, once we got in the room, just put it on.
And then we also had, while we were down there, we had other things that we knew, okay, we don't know, because it was fairly out in the sticks, so we don't know if there's an option for a big supermarket or whether we're able to get this and that. So we literally, it was as if we were camping. We took everything with us.
Yeah, that's it.
We stayed on plan. We didn't go down the crisps and chocolate bar route that we certainly would have done previously.
Yeah.
And again, it's about when things are out of your control, it's very easy to let that slide, and then you let it slide for a meal, and then it becomes a lot. Now, again, you can pause the plan, but you make it a really conscious decision. I am going to do the best I can under the plan. I'm going to try and work at it as best as I can. But you know what? If I'm making the choice of bad decisions, like options that aren't food optimized, then at that point, I will make the best of those choices. And that's all you can do sometimes, isn't it?
Well, on Slimming World, I can have 70 grams of Eat Lean cheese for 120 calories. I had no A choice. Oh no, I had one A choice yesterday, and I had this. So I had. the little tiny pot, like a tiny ramekin type thing of pot of cheese.
Yeah.
And I had those crackers.
Right. For those who are blind or visually impaired, I'm holding up a packet of Monarch's pure cheese crackers. This is the tangy cheddar one. We've spoken about these before.
Yeah.
They are 100 calories, 0 carbs, and 10 grams of protein, it says. Yeah. Each one of these weighs 20 grams, but this is just
cheese.
So it's dried cheese that have been oven baked, basically dehydrated, and they are almost like a Rivita or a crisp bread type texture, but they are, if you've ever done cheese toasty and you get the melted cheese on the edge of the toasty,
really crispy bits.
This is basically that, but as you said, it's less calories than the healthy extra A option.
But I said I don't quite know how they bake it, because it actually comes out as if it was like freeze dried.
Do you want me to open one?
Yeah, you can do. It's really.
Again, we have shown you on the.
But they're really crispy. They're crispy as like proper crackers, but they look like they're puffed up.
So that's what they look like.
So they look nearly like a rice cake. They're that puffed up.
Yeah, and if you snap them, hang on, just wait for you to do your drink. You ready? They snap, and they've got a good crunch to them. They are very, very cheesy, but would you consider that then your healthy extra A or your calcium rich option?
Because I had a look, like I say, I can have up to 70 grams one of my healthy A's, which is 120 calories, and those are 100 calories for a bag.
And this is one of the things.
So I had that.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I want to talk about with this, is because you make the best choices you can. Yeah. Whilst working the plan. Now, with all the changes happening, swips and swelps and everything else, I'm already hearing rumblings that people are not happy and are not going to be staying, or not going to be,
or just going,
are going to be leaving Slimming World or going online,
or possibly just like still carrying on sticking to the options that you've got already and just continuing, even though the plan has slightly changed.
I've seen a few people online saying, I'm just going to, I know the plan now, I'm going to get weighed at home. I'm just going to do what I've been doing.
That's it.
Keep eating the same foods. Make that choice, and I'm going to just do this version, my version of the plan. And I'm not going to worry about all the changes and this, that, and the other. This has worked for me for a number of years or months or whatever it is. This is what I'm doing. And again, we are grown adults. If you want to decide to do that, it's something we are still talking about and thinking about.
It's like playing the games on the computer and then not updating it to the latest one and just carrying on with the same one that you're playing.
Yeah.
Which is like what some people do. They prefer like a certain, time where, I mean, like the plans change so many times, I think, over the years. So it's kind of like, if one works and it's not broken and it's really working for you and you prefer that, then carry on.
Keep going. Just keep going. And it's one of the things that we are going to make some videos on, about how you can work this plan if you decide that you don't want to support Slimming World itself, or if you don't want to or don't need that online membership. It's really strange, because obviously, because we've both gone through some surgeries this past week.
But how bizarre though that now you don't feel so stressed about not actually getting weighed in for once in nearly a whole year.
I know. It was before. Now, it used to be, oh my god, if I don't weigh in, I'm going to fall off plan. I'm going to.
It just shows you how strong you are as a person now, and that you actually are in control of life.
Thank you.
And your weight.
Yeah.
And just how us just moving forward and being healthy is really important.
Yeah. But that's the thing, isn't it?
It's a bit like we've grown up now, and we're kind of like, we've actually got control of our naughty selves that we have in our head that tell us, oh, you could just go and eat this, or you could just... We shush that person up now. That person...
Is this time to put on my pin badge? I've got a new pin badge. It says, I'm often mistaken for an adult because of my age.
Yeah.
And that is very true. It feels like...
Yeah.
Listen...
That's it. It's just...
I have made a decision that is right for me moving forward with Slimming World up to January and probably post-January. And that is, I will continue to go in, pay my £6 a week or whatever the hell it's going to end up being.
We'll get a countdown or something.
So that I've got the option of the scanner and the option of all of that online.
But also because Lisa likes to, see exactly all the changes as they happen.
Mm-hmm.
You like, obviously we can inform other people of like what the changes are,
So
what things mean when it happens in January, because some of it we won't find out of it till December or January when it all happens.
So there's that as well, that for the channel. But also, I want to be able to get my hands on a new cookbook straight away. Yeah. I want to be able to, if there's a discount or something like that, those are the things that I want to do. Yeah. So unfortunately, it means going to group. But our consultant has reached out to us amazingly this last week, being very kind.
I say she's a lovely
generous.
Person. She's a lovely person.
Gave us a lovely card, for both of our surgery stuff. And everything.
Think, we did get off on the wrong foot because, like I say, there was so much upheaval when there was kind of like that gap in between our old consultant leaving and our new consultant being trained up to take over. And there was a gap in the middle, so we had like a couple of different people who came and took over for that, and even one of the area managers or somebody who, when obviously all the new members, not new members, the new
consultants,
image therapy had changed, so there was all like starting all of that stuff that was happening as well. And
can I just point out, for those of you that are visually impaired or blind, Lisa just rolled her eyes very, very, very determinedly whilst Ruffus was talking about the area manager.
She actually did do the, really image therapy really good. And I actually thought it was, I felt quite motivated after she did it. It was a really good chat in the therapy.
Area manager?
She was. She the area manager? What was she? Regional manager?
No, that's someone else. I was talking about... Hold on. Okay. But that's the one I was talking about. She came in.
The other one, Sarah Parker.
Yeah, she was
the
amazing.
same as my sister. So,
Anywho.
So yeah. But I said that session I thought was really good. Some of the others have not been so good, and I don't feel quite so motivated from some of the chats that happen now.
So have you made a decision yet for you? We genuinely haven't had this conversation because he's been in hospital. Are you still thinking about online, or still thinking about it being like if I did
it online, do you know, I've actually thought about getting... They're called Marsden scales. They might cost like maybe £200, but if I had a set of scales that are pretty much exactly digital, give you a very clear reading of my weight, then that would be more worthwhile me doing that and just getting weighed at home. But obviously you pay £300 and odd just to go a year.
Yeah, 300.
I don't know how much it works out exactly if all of those, or most of them, were countdowns, but obviously it's only worth doing a countdown if new books come out.
Yeah. So,
but I'm not sure. I'm still not sure as to if to just do that and buy my own set of scales and just do it from home, because I don't feel like I gain a lot just from going and getting weighed. I don't feel like, sometimes I feel like comments and things I make, if I feel it'll help somebody else, I'll say it. But other than that, I don't feel like I gain anything from being there, really. I don't. And I go, like I say, just to support other people a bit. But
so this is our 1 year anniversary, literally today. So this is where we've been back to Slimming World a year. So we'll have to see what happens from here.
Yeah,
right.
I think definitely, though, we'll be there, until maybe just after Christmas, and then we'll see.
Okay, so you'll see what the changes are.
Yeah,
and then
we'll see how it goes. But like,
he just wants his new book.
But
that's all it is.
I do honestly think that some of the, healthy fats, and I think that is the right way to go. As much as I think I don't like change, I don't like changing everything up.
You don't like avocado.
I don't like avocados. I think they're quite slimy. I don't really like the texture. But healthy fats, I think, our bodies do need that.
Yeah.
And, some people work the plan. Jane works the plan and, does high fat, a lot of a lot of choices.
Bow to Jane.
But not a majority of people cut virtually all the fat out of their diet.
Yeah. Right.
But
Let's catch up on the chat because the chat has flown by. So, can you see it there? Okay.
Yeah.
Deborah Shy Violet, you've got purple hair, nothing like your profile picture. That's your late mum as a cartoon of Hollywood glamour. That's really lovely. Luke John wants a doppelganger.
You've got one now.
I know, right? We've got a little Lego you.
We imagine him just like you.
Yes. I did try and get them the likeness.
I know one day though you're going to do a video, aren't you, of you being at work and then you got like this big chef's hat on.
And chef's whites.
Yeah.
Kimberly Down South says you're currently taping a label to our box. It's going out tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
What's that?
I don't know. Janet says, good evening, Janet. Lego is good for de-stressing. I find it incredibly mindful. I was on it's called body doubling. So for anybody that's in the autism, Asperger's, ADHD, neurodivergent community, quite often this thing called body doubling, you're on a video call with someone, they're going about doing their task, you do your task, you can interact if you want, but you're basically just doing something with someone else, either in the room or virtually, and it just helps you stay on track. So yesterday I did make a lovely little Altar of the Dead Lego piece whilst on the phone to my friend Neil, who was in the chat earlier.
That actually looks pretty good there.
It's really cool. I love it so much. It was so cool. But that mindfulness of I switch my brain off, I don't think about anything except does this piece go here, click that. It's a bit like people do with puzzles. Your neck's starting to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah, my neck hurts anyway.
So I do find that.
I'm just bruised.
Welsh Pam says you feel this, Lisa, as you're going through health issues, and saying no to temptation as your health really is wealth. But being ill is too scary.
I said it is just,
Pam.
You know, as much as we like all these other foods and, you know, sometimes it's convenient to, you know, you think, oh, well, it's just easy to have that. It's just saying no to yourself. And that's probably not very nice, but it's the nicest thing you can do for yourself health-wise. Anybody, just...
Well, there was a thing, I don't know what it was. It was one of these game show things that are, you know, when they edit them down into like a little short thing and it's like 30 seconds on YouTube. Probably on TikTok first. But they had this thing and they said to someone, oh, what's your Greg's order? And she was like, oh, well, I like a steak bake and then I have one of these. But you've got to eat your bean steak, whatever it is first, and then your steak bake. And I was like,
that's a lot of calories.
Yeah. But do you know what went straight through my head? I was like, what's your Greg's order? An Americano with sweeteners. I was like, oh, you mean food wise? Oh, we don't do that. No. But again,
we've had coffee in Greg's, haven't we?
Yeah, Americano with or a black coffee.
Yeah, or just a black one. Yeah, with sweetener.
Julie, I'm stumbling over Julie now. Julie Cacciotolo says, my grown-up sons love Lego. I am going to be a Christmas fireplace with my eldest soon. He's done a Millennium Falcon. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. It's not quite the £900 expensive. That's the current one that's in the shops. And he's got Marvel models and loves them.
You want to get the haunted house, don't you?
I do. Where you live, you don't have delivery apps. Oh my gosh, Audrey, that's amazing. Audrey really doesn't have delivery apps. Too remote. The nearest Chinese takeaway is an 18-mile round trip.
But I do know some of the apps. You know, yes, you can order takeaways, but they also do groceries as well. But if you can go on there and get groceries delivered, you don't have to go on and buy takeaways. But like I say, if it's too tempting just to not have the apps on your phone.
Absolutely. Sorry, bear with me just 1 second. Yeah. I'm just moving the Slimming World chat up because...
Joe, every week though, I sit here and I look at myself, and I don't look at myself that much usually, and every week I keep thinking that my face is changing again.
It is. You're losing weight.
How bizarre.
Dear.
I don't know what the hell's happening.
It's called losing weight. It's called being a successful slimmer. Luke John, you have Asperger's. Oh my God!
I know somebody who's
didn't I just mention Asperger's?
Yeah. A while ago.
I know quite a few Aspies. That is the word that they use for people. There was a question mark over over me at one point. You hate change. The group format change hit you, and you've been juggling the plan more. Your weight loss is connected to your mental health more than eating. It really is. It really, really, really.
But even
is.
me, I was like, oh no, this is not happening. I'm not going to change what I eat. If what I eat now works, it's not broken. Why do I need to change it?
Exactly.
But then I also then think that it might be good, you know, if I was a bit more sparing with my milk, and then I wanted one of the healthy fats as well, depending on what the choices are.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I would like to see what happens with it and what the choices are.
So Luke says you've been off plan all this week and have been on a refeed. You usually do this one day every few months, but you took the liberty this week. Big gain coming, but you'll nail it when you get back. At the end of the day, my darling, we've both been there.
Yeah.
You know, we know that feeling 100%. Yeah. But the fact that you know that it's a temporary glitch for you, because I know that you've had that sort of knockback from the plans that you were having.
Yeah.
And I know that when my surgery was knocked back in 2019, that hit me so hard.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to recover and bounce back. And even though I was saying to people, oh no, it's fine, I'm okay, I'll just muddle through, every single bit of I just want to eat all of my feelings came up. This time round, with everything we're doing now, I don't want to go blind, I don't want to lose my foot. So I'm sorry, there is not a meal, not a cake, not a dessert, not a fried something that tastes better than me being able to see.
But I honestly was prepared that, you know, being that serious about things, that if I went to the hospital and there really wasn't anything that I liked or could eat on plan, I would have just ate my pickles and things and my cheese crackers and whatever and been done with it for the day, because I don't get hungry anyway because of COVID. So I literally would have done that. If it wasn't choices for one night, I would have just gone, okay, well, I'll just carry on tomorrow.
And you took your cereal?
Yeah, I took my my all brown with me and my skimmed milk, so that I had something else. I had a lovely fruit platter as well yesterday, which was really, really nice.
It looked really good. I had a pink lady apple.
Yeah, but yeah, really, really nice. And like I say, you was going to come in and bring me some fruit and stuff, and then it was like, well, you've got to go all the way there, then get all the way home again after. I thought there was no point, was there, since I was coming home in the morning anyway. Well, it was morning, and then it was like lunchtime or so after they'd done the x-rays and whatever.
Yeah. Rose Pam says that's wise. It brings power back when it's discussed, which helps. This is amazing, Luke John. This is so much awareness. When people say Slimming World caused you to have an eating disorder, you laugh and say to join Slimming World, you have an eating disorder. We only fool ourselves. Yep, I totally agree. If we could, as weight loss people, if we could lose weight on our own just by eating in moderation, none of us would be the size we are or the size we got up to. Nobody would ever need Slimming World support or Weight Watchers support or anyone's online support. You wouldn't need us.
What I've noticed though as well is that people often don't do Slimming World once. They often like repeat it and go back because they mess up, something goes wrong, they fall off Slimming World, and then all of a sudden a few months later or so, or maybe 6 months or so later, they go back and rejoin heavier and start again. And now, is this our fourth time?
Yep.
Our fourth time now, and this is it now. But yeah, we've messed up a few times and fell off because of stress and stuff that happens in life, but we've got, I think, now got to a point where that's no longer going to happen, and the options that
if we were going to fall off plan with stress, it would have been this week.
We would have done it,
It would have been this week. Oh my gosh.
But
Deborah Shy Violet says the changes remind you of starting a new job or getting a new manager. Absolutely. That's what it feels like, isn't it? Yeah, it really does. That's a really
And we've got to then learn and change what we eat slightly, probably for the better. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. But straight away when it started happening and when it came up, I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But then when I actually think about it, it's just really, I think it's a really important thing, and probably it should have happened a long time ago with Slimming World. I think saying you can't have some of the healthy choices even though they're fats.
Yeah.
And a lot of us go, oh, because we're trying to drop fat, oh, we mustn't eat fat, so our bodies will drop fat. But in fact, it's really good for your bodies to have those choices.
I almost want there to be a different word for healthy fats.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah.
It'll be called a swellmallow.
It's a bit like you see, all these, if you go on like YouTube and see any like the fitness people out there, they have like, they'll get up and they'll have like in the morning they'll have their oats and they'll have a spoon of peanut butter on it, a scoop of protein powder, and they'll mix it up with water and a little bit of milk or whatever, microwave it, and they'll have that. So they're already having their healthy fats. They're having a spoon of peanut butter in with their oats and stuff.
Welsh Pam says, always remember the why in the midst of chaos and then make the base choice available. So much wisdom. Kimberly, you just posted photos on Facebook of watching us unpacking our goodie box. You don't have to send us anything, but thank you very much. Slimming Well Vegan, you live in the New Forest. Oh my God.
It's a lovely place there.
It's amazing.
We like it,
Burley. My favourite place in the whole world.
What was that place with all those the witchy shop?
Burley. That's literally what I just said. Yeah, Burley.
Yeah, we went there.
Amazing place. I love it so much.
Did we get we got some leather stuff. There was like purses and stuff there, didn't we? Yeah. It was really and you had the
leather barrettes.
Yep.
I've still
as
got
well.
them,
Yep.
And that's probably 8 years ago now.
Yeah, it must be.
Kimberly, you don't love change either. You get comfy and familiarity. Yeah,
that's it.
Audrey, you did the same when your hubby was in for his last back surgery. Got a room upgrade that had its own kitchen area. That's good. Wow. Just up the road was a Lidl. You stayed on plan the whole 2 weeks he was in. That's amazing. Ed's here. Good evening, Ed. Sometimes I think Slimming World makes you eat more to meet their criteria, but you got told you must have both A choices per day. You only have 2 coffees a week and cheese. You do.
They say your options are that you don't have to have. They are healthy extras. If for one day you didn't want to have them, then you make the choices that you want. But we've been told, those are your choices. But if you only want one A and you don't even want your B, you don't have to have it. It's there for you if you want it.
I'm gluten free. There's a limit as to how many options I've got. And but I said, a lot of them are crap.
Is it you have prunes?
I have prunes as my healthy option B most days.
Or you can have nuts and other things as your healthy B at the moment.
Now. Can do coming in with the new healthy extra option, whatever they're going to be called. You love cheese, you struggle with fibre. Are they having us have all 3 or what? We think it's a case of you've got 3.
Each, I think.
One they suggest is calcium, and then the other 2 is up to you.
Yeah.
Joanne, you rarely have both A's. You have Greek yogurt though for calcium.
Yep.
Kimberly does Greek yogurt with a bit of lemon curd.
Did you say though, Kimberly, about the college? Because I've got a big tub of collagen powder, so I don't know whether that is classed as a sin. Is any sort of anything in it?
Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Thank you, Welsh Pam says it shows how far we've come.
Yeah.
Slimming Well Vegan says, Luke, you have so much knowledge, like Jane, Shout, and these fab too. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I think you'll be able to make the plan work for you and your lifestyle. So hard with the changes to the plan you're on. It really is.
But it is. I find the weeks where I eat more, those are the weeks that I normally have, good losses.
Yeah.
And steady, sort of stable losses, quite frequent. But sometimes if I don't eat as much, I don't always see what I want to see on the scale.
Yeah.
So you have to. It's like everybody, depending on obviously your weight and your height and everything, there's a sweet spot. So if you hit a certain amount of calories, your body goes, oh, I've had everything I need, and actually right now we're gonna, get rid of some fat, and that your weight will drop. But if you don't hit that spot, or you're slightly under, your body will slow down.
Your metabolism.
Your metabolism will slow down, and you may not lose weight. You might even gain a tiny bit of weight.
It's your basal metabolic rate, and this is one thing we found, wasn't it? But if we were having the equivalent of, say, 1,1600 calories, steady losses, if that dropped to 1,200, which it did over summer when we were having all the salads every time, our weight loss just slowed. I mean, mine's all over the place anyway, but yours slowed right down to a trickle.
There is a sweet spot that everybody will have when, if, you know, for example, I liked it when Luke John did those, okay, this is what I'm having today, and this is roughly the calories of all these things I'm having, because it does give you an idea. But then I've also been on, someone on there, I can't even remember who, did is it NutriCheck, the app you can get, and you go on there, it's free to start with. You can go on there, put all your details in, and it will give you, to lose £2 a week, it will give you what your calories are for that day. You can go out and barcode scan most foods and be able to put it in the app, but it will give you, like say, roughly the type of calories that you should be on to still lose weight. If your calories are way under that, then the likelihood of, you know, your metabolism and everything slowing down is like a big possibility that's going to happen.
It's what a lot
if
of
you're
people
not eating enough.
A lot of people call it starvation mode, and it isn't that. It isn't as clear cut as that. But there is that absolute direct link with your basal metabolic rate.
And that's one reason why, as much as people say my sins are an option, I don't have to have them if I don't want to, if you don't use them, the likelihood is that you are under eating. And most days now we've been having 10 to 12. Occasionally I might go up to 15, like say for me, but I every day use my sins. So whether it's part of our meal or whether it is just that I'm saving myself a pack or so of the cheesy crackers or a pack of really low sin crisps, I still use my sins up.
Emma MBX says, I reckon no matter what the change is, the plan works. So just need to stick with what you're happy with. You're a vegetarian and doing what was classed as the green plan, and it's working for you. That's amazing. Again, you see, this is it. As adults, we have to make the decisions. We have to take that responsibility. Slimming World is a tool. We often say that.
Was the green plan is that you had to...
It was the meat-free days.
But was there, like, if you wanted something else, there was only certain things? Like I say, I'm sure, I don't even know if we ever had those books, did we?
No, it changed.
Must have been a little bit before.
To Extra Easy.
Was it just a little bit
before
after we?
We came.
It must have
after
been.
It changed.
But but we have seen the books so far. I don't know if we've got any, but we did see the books that of those ones. I'm sure we did.
Yeah. Kimberly down south, if you were going to meetings and the format changed and then these new changes, you might be considering leaving too. Currently satisfied with your digital membership. That's fantastic. It is something that we are both looking at.
We are.
Janet says, hi Lisa and Rufus, it's Janet. I'm staying on old school Slimming World. You're not changing. You've done it for 11 years. Fantastic. Wow. So can we use peanut butter and nut oils now? Is it only healthy in the new... Is it only healthy in the new year? That's amazing, Luke.
No.
Yeah, it's not healthy yet.
No, you can't have it yet. That's it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You'll put weight on if you start eating that now. Oh no, you got to wait.
People will start making that change, though. You can guarantee it. Joanne Lumley says you love a bit of avocado with poached egg on a bagel with chili flakes. That sounds incredibly millennial, but also incredibly lovely. If that was for breakfast... Oh, it does sound nice.
How about add a little bit of spinach in there? That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah. Deborah does knitting to relax. I used to do needle felting, but my hands are so bad now, sometimes even clicking two Lego pieces together after.
You go through your fingers, you'd be like...
Yeah, I used to. With a poached egg, you say hang out for a bit and see what happens and make a final decision in December. Absolutely. That's kind of where I am.
But I honestly, like I say, I went to group and I saw the scales to see if I could find the same model as the scales that they use. But I think the scales though are actually special scales that have been made for them. But I know it's the Marsden brand scales.
Yeah. Asperger's explains the weight. Did I say it as Asperger's?
Asperger's.
Did I say burgers? Asperger's.
I don't think so. Did you?
I probably did, because Asperger's is what a friend of mine used to call it. That's what they were an Aspie, and they used to say, I've got Asperger's. Asperger's, yes.
Asperger's.
You're giving Luke your avocado and Dormouse gets your mushy peas. That's fine. She gets my chili as well. So between us, we'll be able to order one plate of food
mushy
and swap it. Oh yeah, I love my mushy peas. Yeah. So does Luke. Look, as a Yorkshireman, you'll take the peas. Janet, you mean stay on old Slimming World, Luke? John Dog was chewing your foot while typing. You've surgery in the new year, so you might try the new plan for a month just to say you've done it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like Doctor Who, the next reincarnation or the next regeneration of Slimming World.
But I think a lot of us, we get set on a plan that's, really does work, and then it's kind of like they just shake it all up, and then trying, I think it does put a lot of confusion out there of kind of like, oh, well, what's going to happen? What if the plan works? Why are we changing it? Why has it been years like that where everything's been super low fat, and now they're changing it?
Because
it's like
there is a need for that. I understand why they are making the change with the fats.
Yeah.
Because to fully optimize the food we eat, we need a small amount of those healthy fats. They help lubricate our bodies, basically.
Yeah.
And they do lots of other things.
Yeah.
I can't remember because A, I've not slept, and B, fibro brain, and
but
also
like I say,
ADHD brain.
And if you're someone that likes peanut butter, get the ones that are no added sugar, because obviously they are going to be better for you.
Yeah. And try not to make any jokes about nut butter. Anyway, no, didn't say any jokes.
No.
Your sister used to live opposite the witch shop in Burley. You were always in there. Oh, I love it. The one that
They are
Sybil Leach,
really good shops, aren't
Sybil
they?
Leach used to have. Sybil Leach, not Sybil Leach. Sybil Leach. Sybil Leach.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Brain's not working. You want to know about collagen, you're going to reorder. Okie dokie. You use cheese and milk, Alan, for your healthy extra A, and then a Warburton's pitta for the B. You don't always have it every day, though. Rufus likes the Warburton pittas, yeah. Sometimes when it comes down to your supplements or vitamins, you just don't count them. You try to find something that's clean, without a lot of additives in. But yeah, exactly. You've heard some consultants say medicine is sinned or swipped. Experts say they are not. Guidance coaches at best. I have been told that if I need lactulose, which is something that because of my digestive issues I do sometimes need, that it isn't sinned. Even though it's high in sugar, so I need to be careful of it, I was told it wasn't sinned. Can we have Porky Lights back as a healthy extra? Because you really did like those. I don't even know if they're still making them.
I haven't seen them for ages.
Audrey says, you're not eating enough. Some days hubby only wants a bowl of porridge for tea, so you don't bother cooking a meal for you and you just end up picking. You have to feed your body. You have to fuel your body so it works optimally. That's what food optimizing is, my darling. So get some ready meals or make some dinners that you can have for several days and put in the fridge or put in the freezer. Absolutely.
So
Kimberly says she feels some of the changes are not directly in regards to the plan, except for the addition for the healthy oils, unless they come out with something else. Yeah, a lot
Other
of it
than
is
that, all the rest
marketing.
is the same.
Yeah, it's marketing.
But yeah, I've got. I haven't used it yet. It's a pure collagen powder. It's a
hydrolysate.
Yep.
Powder.
It's by Wellguard. It says 100. Yeah, pure. Is it bovine collagen peptide
from cows? So it's not vegan.
No, but the other one that I was taking is just 3 marine collagen pills a day that I'm still taking now. But this one, supposedly, you can mix it into coffee and it goes smooth. You don't even notice it's in there. It just dissolves.
But you haven't even opened it yet, have you?
I have opened it, yeah.
Oh, you have opened it?
I have opened it.
But have you used it?
No, but I said we need to put it. I've seen people put it in coffee.
We will put it to the test, and we'll let you know.
But they've sat kind of like on videos on TikTok wherever, tried it, and it mixes smooth into your coffee, and it just dissolves. So
I will be the judge of that.
We will.
I am.
And people
all
say
about my
you can't taste it. It's tasteless.
Yeah.
So you just put it in your coffee or your tea, mix it up, two spoons, and that's it.
Joanne Lumley says you get the peanut butter that is just peanuts, no added anything. Again, that's good because you've got the good healthy nut butters. You know what I mean. Alan says, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh.
The butters.
Alan73 says, Burley's an amazing village. You went there last
Yes.
month while on holiday. You wanted to get a new Ouija board. You collect them, but they didn't have any. I've got one.
I remember they had loads in there. I remember seeing them all.
I've got one here. It glows in the dark. Just thought I'd point that out. Is it hexagonal? I can't remember how
So
many
you
sides
always
it's got.
leave doors open then, dear, because we don't want people staying too long.
I don't use it. I don't use it. Oh, trust me, there's enough blooming iron. Oh, hang on a second. My
What are you doing?
my crock had come off, but this bit had looped around the bottom of my crock, so I was a bit stuck.
The crock had looped around your crock. Yes, that makes complete sense.
Personally, Luke says low sugar protein drinks should be part of the plan if they want to encourage the younger crowd, or at least smoothies.
And also, they're trying to promote making sure you have enough protein, because if you're not...
You've got that board, Alan.
If you don't have enough protein in your diet, it's just not good for you. Like, say, you would not just lose fat, you will lose muscle.
Yeah, you will.
And you have to make sure that you have a certain amount. Often we will make sure that we have at least 200 grams worth. Sometimes we're having about
chicken
200.
breast,
Yeah, so a
some
chicken
tofu,
breast size.
some
Even
beans,
fish and
peas,
other stuff
yeah.
as well. Fish,
We have a lot of
salmon as well. We have
a lot of the protein beans, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
the
So
mixed
if
taco
I do,
beans,
if I do like a
kidney
vegetable curry or something like that, we'll make sure that we've got different beans and other stuff into it, so that it's filled with loads of protein.
So yeah, I guess that kind of deals with the topic, really. Protein powder is high in sin, says Joanne. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It depends what it's made from. It's all a tweak.
Yeah.
With anything, it's all about how you use those sins.
Yeah.
And what is best for you in terms of a fully balanced diet. For most of us, unless you are going out doing heavy weightlifting to build muscle, following the plan, whether you are following it as a vegan, a vegetarian, or as a meat eater, if you follow the plan, you will always get enough protein in your diet. So
you won't need protein
you shouldn't
powder.
need additional protein powders,
and
to
like
be
I say,
honest.
you can have on plan if you wanted to protein bars, but I wouldn't waste. Like, some of them are over 200 calories each protein bar, and actually they're not made with that great stuff. They're really not. They're made for just people like, you know, if they're attracted to chocolate bars and things like that, and they're just a bit chewy. They've got some protein in them. Some of them don't even taste that great.
No.
And
It's
they're
like the hi-fi bars.
over 200 calories. They do like the protein cookies as well. They're not horrendous. They're okay, but they're a lot of calories, and
You'll be much
really not
better
worth
off.
it. Just having a piece of other form of protein, like say meat or
A piece of chicken or some hummus made with chickpea, which has got protein in.
But that's it.
Extra protein's good in drinks for those of us who have to force yourselves to eat more. That is very true. That is very true.
Eggs as well, and lots of things.
Joanne
lots of
is a
choice.
veggie and uses protein powder to boost your protein. And you're a bit of a gym bunny. There you go. You see, that's what it is. That's what it is. So then, I think, again, it's kind of, we've veered wildly off topic as we always do, but I do genuinely believe when everything else is changing around us, right? And there's a lot of turmoil in the world. Everything is always up in the air, and it can be, whether you are going through health crises like we've done recently, or whether you are just somebody who is really reactant to the changes that a private company have made to the thing that we all buy into.
That's it.
Again, never forget, everybody, we pay Slimming World for their product. This isn't the NHS.
We're part of a pyramid group.
Almost.
Nearly.
But this isn't the NHS. Slimming World have got their own business needs at the forefront. That's why they make hi-fi bars that are 22% sugar.
And that's why we don't eat them.
Yeah, exactly. So 22% sugar is far too high for me.
But I said, if you
I
imagine,
cannot have
though,
those.
you go to group, you think the hi-fi bars are really good and you can have 2 a day. You eat them, because they're full of sugar, they actually spike like your body, sort of like the balance of your body, and it makes you feel hungry because you've eaten the sugar.
Yep.
So then you might go, oh, well, they're really nice. Oh, right, maybe I'll have a Mars bar or something else. And then eventually you fall off plan. You go back and do it all again. And after the second or third time, we just stop buying them. We don't buy them anymore because of all the sugar in them.
No.
We just
But
stay
again,
away from those.
If this was a government-run scheme, or if the idea was just for us to have healthy eating, long-term lifestyle change, there wouldn't be 22% sugar bars made available and sold as a healthy
They
alternative.
would be a bit healthier and maybe made with some sweeteners and other things
They
instead.
just wouldn't be a thing.
No.
There also would be a lot more focus on the psychology behind it and all of that. So there is a lot that we have to bear in mind. Slimming World is a business.
So, I mean, they could be selling anything. They could be selling like Rivita type things. They used to have the Scam brand and other things that we could buy and make things with. There could be loads of choices, but no, we have hi-fi bars.
So it is a business, and as grown adults that are buying products from that business, we have to make those choices that are right for us. Currently, as I say, I have made the decision, certainly till January and early into probably till the end of January, I'm going to continue paying a consultant, continue going to group. I enjoy the people I sit with. I enjoy that part of it. So for me, that is the reason why I go. I've got that little bit of accountability when I get on those scales, and it means I've got a source of getting lots and lots and lots of Slimming World news for the channel that we can share. Whether or not you do it,
I don't know. We'll see.
Different.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Luke John, I said this wouldn't be a long one. I know, right? I'm trying. I keep trying to wrap up, and then somebody keeps. But love you. Audrey doesn't like the hi-fi bars. Far too sweet. You'd rather have a chunk of cheese. Me too.
You can.
But just not Brie.
Yeah, don't bring Brie round.
Nope.
Because she don't like to leave.
Slimming World should have done a vote on poll to see what we think. They don't have to, because this isn't a. This isn't a what's it called? This isn't a democracy.
And it's not a choice.
It's
like
a business.
it's their
if
business.
you don't like it, don't buy it.
They just changing it as they go along. And
well, Jane was talking about the Kellogg's All Bran recipe has changed, and now nobody likes it, so people are buying the Asda alternative.
If you buy the new one, but I've bought some of the Asda one, and when I went into Asda, I looked for the Kellogg's one, the complete the space on the shelf next to the Asda's own brand one, completely a great big gap where they'd obviously sold the last of the old recipe and then waiting for obviously new stock to come in.
Well, they probably didn't even sell it, or it'd be the sort of thing that happens at surplus. Just took it off the shelves on September the 23rd or whatever it is. Right then, now we haven't weighed in, but it is time, as we always do, for our weigh-in section. So if you have weighed in this week, if you would like to share those details, please do go ahead. Let us know what those results on those scales were. Remember, we do aim to support everybody here, the losers, the gainers, and the maintainers. Whatever's gone on, wherever you are in your journey, please let us know. Let us know how things are going. And also, if you've hit a milestone, an award, a stone milestone or a half stone milestone, let us know so we can celebrate that together. Also, if you have really struggled this week, if you want to share that in the group, there's an awful lot of really lovely, experienced slimmers here in this group.
And if you
do share.
If you don't want to put it on here, like I say, you can always message us on Facebook or. Like I say, there's lots of people that will chat on there as well. So if you didn't want to put it in the live chat, like I say, you can always come across to Facebook and we'll have a chat over there. And
our Facebook group is just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health. Right then, shall we get on those scales?
Yeah.
Well, we won't, but you know what I mean. There we go. So then let us know how you did on the scales. We went to Slimming World this week and we didn't get on the scales this week. We have officially a holiday week. Now,
I know, it's the first holiday week we've had in a whole year.
Normally I would be a bit wibbly and I'll be going, oh, what is this? Currently, I'm just
that's
like,
me.
do you know what?
No.
If it means
That's me today instead.
what wobbly,
Yeah.
but not in terms of your food plan.
Oh no, not at all. No.
I'm very much of the mindset now that I don't really think of it from week to week. I look at the monthly trends.
That's it.
So whether I got weighed or not, it doesn't really mean an awful lot in the grand scheme of things, because I'll be weighing in on Tuesday of this week coming.
But this is just how we eat now. And
It is.
We love what we eat.
We do. And we eat what we love.
We do.
Luke John, you gained £3 this week, but it was supposed to be your last week. It was. But again, you know where that came from.
Yeah.
I think you, or no, that was your, no, the £3 gain was the last one on plan, wasn't it? Again, have a look at your basal metabolic rate, because I am sure there's something there that if you did a deep dive, you might find you're eating too few calories, because that happened to us, didn't it? Deborah Shy Violet, you lost 1.5 pounds, or do you want to do the the claps?
I on the NutriCheck, I went on and I put my details in to lose £2 a week, and it said I should be on 1,700 and something calories, and I also put in when I was 28 stone, just out of interest, because there was someone else online that I've been watching.
29.
There was somebody else online that I've been watching who keeps, who's done like 506 weeks on Slimming World, and all that time, over like 9 years, they'd lost 9 stone, but obviously they're still, I think, at 28 stone.
Stu.
Yes,
Stu Unwin.
I just, for example, put that on there, and it said that he should be, to still lose weight, should be on 3,900 and something calories a day, still to lose £2 a week.
Wow.
And he's still trying to get extra walking in, still working.
But his calorie intake is way below that.
He's way below that.
Half that or less.
Yep.
Wow.
And he says how he's done, and then often he's either not stuck to the plan.
But even then, his daily average is about 1,400, 1,500, 1,600 calories sometimes.
Yeah.
So he's under half of what he should be having.
Yep.
Again, it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? That you've got to eat more to lose more.
But that's generally how it is, and that's why we put so much speed vegetables and stuff on our plates. Before, often we'll put all the other things on to make sure we get our big amount of speed veggies. Yeah, right. Are you doing the claps? Yeah. Because Deborah Shy Violet lost 1.5 pounds this week. Well done to you, Deborah. That's really good.
Slimming Well Vegan Nikki, you lost £1 this week. Really pleased, as you stayed the same last week. Well done for you, Slimming Well Nikki. Slimming Well Vegan Nikki. I said things do slow down for us. Like I say, as we get nearer and nearer our weight, things do get a little slower, don't they? Welsh Pam, no weighing for you as you're bandaged up like last week. Again, hopefully, my darling, this will turn round for you, and you'll have a better health story coming up very soon to bring that a little bit forward. There you go. Joanne, you lost £1 and you're now in your healthy BMI. Oh wow. Healthy BMI, blimey. That is an amazing achievement. I'm still obese. Getting into my overweight BMI, that's my BMI target. So I couldn't imagine getting into my healthy one. That is amazing. Janet Heason, you put 1/2 on, but you went out for your birthday. You were 68 on Sunday. Well, first of all, happy birthday for Sunday. That is, I hope you had a lovely day. You should go out and enjoy yourself on your birthday. Absolutely. We've already decided we are booking in when it's our anniversary later on this month, in about 3 weeks' time. Just remember it's 3 weeks' time. We're going to go out, eat somewhere. Yeah, we're going to go out. We're going to go and have probably a harvester. But also, we saw in the main shopping centre in the mall today, when we were looking at the Lego figures, to try and find Byron's hair. I know, right? Yeah. We found a Yo Sushi. We did. And you said you haven't been to Yo Sushi before. I've never been and eaten in like a sushi place. So we thought we might give that a go as well for lunch. Yeah, and just make to try it and just the lowest sin options in the I say I think sushi. Because the rice and stuff that's rolled up, obviously when they make the sushi, is quite compressed.
I don't know whether they put oil in it when they do the rice. But like I say, when you buy little packs of sushi in the shops, there are normally a few sins in the small little pack. So you might have like 8 pieces of sushi, and they might say it's like 3 or 4 sins for the whole pot or whatever. Some of the ones from Tesco's, they're like 6, 7, 8 pieces, and they are, I think, 2.5 sins. Some of those, depending on, like say, what the stuff inside them is.
Yeah.
Or if there's any sauces that go with. But like I say, there's a lot more healthy choices if you're going out and eating in sushi.
Yeah. Shao, Beanfeast 57, says you've missed 2 weeks weigh-ins at Slimming World, had a stressful time away with family in crisis, and will be in for a very big gain. It might not be as bad as you're thinking. It really might not. And if it is, look, again, sometimes we aren't in control of the options and the choices and where we are, and sometimes you've just got to deal with other things in life as best you can. Your weight loss journey will be there when you come back, right? Again, you haven't fallen off plan.
Just for a while.
You've just paused it. You've just paused it, my darling. If you're able to get in touch via Facebook, if you want my number, my darling, or actually Jane's got my number. If you ever want a natter, and I am quite a good listener, I think. So if you ever want a natter, my darling, get in touch. Honestly, get in touch. Lisa Temlet, £1 off, and Slimmer of the Month award.
Ooh,
that is amazing. Well done to you. Down a total of 1 stone 4 in 8 weeks. Wow,
that's
done.
really good.
That is awesome.
That's really good.
That's really, really good. Yeah, that is really good. Everybody's saying congratulations to Joanne and to others. Rachel, you put £2 on, but that is menopause. Listen, menopause and perimenopause, they will do all sorts of things to you. I know as a trans woman, I don't get menopause as such. However, when I started to you did. But when I started to transition, I had menopause symptoms coming in one direction and puberty symptoms coming in the other. So it was pretty hellish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hot sweats, cold sweats, fever, just you name it. The whole malarkey.
And I'm
all
sitting here and I've got tights on today, so that's really interesting.
No, you haven't. You've got your surgical stockings that don't even go up to your knees.
They're like tights.
They're not tights. Don't make me get that
tights
camera
go right
down
up
to take
your
a photo.
crotch, but yeah.
Christine Scott, you're sitting beautifully in Target with a stay-tain. Oh my God, that's awesome. I love that phrase, a stay-tain. Because you're staying in Target to maintain. That is brilliant. Well done.
We'll get there one day.
Kimberly, you lost this week. You'll post it up in your video tonight on YouTube. Fabulous. We will look out for that, Kimberly. I like the mystery there. There's a loss, but we don't know how much it is.
It means everyone's got to go over and watch Kimberly's video.
Go and have a look for Kimberly down south. So, we've obviously we know a lot of the Slimming World YouTuber community, Slimming World YouTubing community. You know what I'm trying to say. Kimberly does the plan in America. No local groups, no consultants, no other members around to ask. No, where did you get that from?
I think though there's only one other country, I can't remember where, that
Portugal
is doing Slimming World.
Portugal. For
there's
some
only
reason.
there's only 2 countries here and somewhere else.
So Kimberly does it all online and then has to work out things like the sin estimator and all of that.
I know, and what you would think with that being on there for such, I remember that being on there for such a long time, that part of it, but yet no one. If you ask a lot of people or consultants, most people don't even know or have never used it, and I don't think they get taught how to use that.
Not at all.
And I don't understand why, if they go through such a big training to be a consultant, how do they not know how to do all that? Yeah. You think that they should be showing us. And
I agree. Luke John says 3,900 calories. You really struggle with 1,900. I know, right? It's difficult, isn't it? I couldn't imagine eating that much these days. 2.5 pounds on last Friday, says Audrey. A wee bit off this Friday would be good, but if not, it is what it is. Absolutely. Do you know what? Again, you get the clap. Oh my God! I haven't had the thingy up on screen. Where's me clap gone? Oh, sorry, everybody.
Clappity clap.
Everybody that missed it, here you go. You get the clap. Yeah, you can tell I'm super tired. Everybody's
been a
saying well done
day.
to everybody. Yeah, absolutely. God, it has been a day, isn't it? Well done if everybody
And
has...
now we're all wondering how Kimberly did.
I know, right? We're all going to have to go and watch a
We
video.
are. We're all going to come over and watch your video
We
shortly.
will. What is it they call? They call it a raid. They call it a raid on WhatsApp. No, not WhatsApp. On Whatnot. If you've got a viewing audience and we go and raid another
But I
one.
said
So
as
if it's
well-
live, if you set it up for very soon, we can all just come from here and go straight to your channel.
But as well, make sure you put it in the loser group on Facebook as well. I said, and anyone who misses this live will be able to come across and watch it then.
Absolutely. And again, all of the YouTubers, if you're watching this, add yourself onto the thing. Pop your videos on. I did put it in a chat thing, but that's now going away. So just put it on the main page. Anytime you upload a video, whether it's a daily video like Luke does or the sort of slightly ad hoc schedule we've got at the moment.
I said if Byron's on here, I don't even know if he is, but I say if you are, let us know how you're getting on. Like I say, you've been really quiet.
Oh gosh, you love that saying, Audrey. Yep. It is what it is. What will be, will be. Dormouse, hi everyone. You're just home, and could this week get any worse? Who knows? The clutch went in the van. AA out. Did not get planned greenhouse fix for your daughter. Oh my gosh. You're going through it at the moment, aren't you, Dormouse? You really, really, really are. Glad to see you home, Rufus, says Dormouse. Luke John says, Yo Sushi currently has an all-you-can-eat buffet on. Very low in sins too. Does it? Oh, we might have to have a little look at that.
I say a lot of sushi is fairly low in sins. It's just, I think you have to just be prepared. Like, obviously, depending on, you can eat a lot more rice because it's quite compressed when it's molded into shapes and all cut or whatever. But I do like the idea of like all the fresh fish
Salmon.
and stuff, fish and salmon and all stuff like that.
Welsh Pam says it was your birthday on Sunday too. Are you also 68? Because if so, you're twins, like Rufus and Kimberly. You're not 68 though, are you? You two? No,
I'm
don't
not, no.
don't say how old you are because Kimberly is saying that she's only 29.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm only 31 then. Am I?
No, you'll also be.
Am I 20? Am I 28 then? Oh.
No, you're born in the same year, dear, on exactly the same day. So she's
my mum
29.
still says she's 21.
Okay.
Yes, I'm 21 then.
Works. Yes. Yes, dear. There's so much into that. Right. Good evening. Dormouse says hello to Jane and Shao. Big hugs.
There we are. It was Cyprus.
Swyco, the Slimming World YouTube community online.
Yay!
Swyco. Oh, we need more Swykos. It was Cyprus. Were you on holiday in 2016? Oh my God, that is amazing. So we need to go.
World.
We need to go to Cyprus on holiday.
Yeah, that's where we need to go. We need to go there and kick some ass.
Very expensive, though, isn't it? I don't know. It's been years since I've been abroad. Thanks, Dormouse. Yes, apart from the health issues, back at the surgery tomorrow. Again, I hope you are all doing fantastically very, very soon, everybody. I do hope that you're...
Life happens, doesn't it?
It does. I hope it gets better. I really,
That's
really,
the thing,
really
though.
do.
A lot of things happen that are totally out of everyone's control, and sometimes it can't be helped. These things just happen.
Welsh Pam was 67 yesterday, not 68.
How?
So they are a year apart from twins. They're almost twins.
Blimey!
Wow, that is
twinsies.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that you both have the same birthday, just 1 year apart? They do say in any group of 30 people, you'll find two people with the same birthday. Yeah. As low as 30 people. It sounds really odd when you look at it.
Do you know my neighbour upstairs has got the same birthday as me?
Oh yeah, I was about to say your neighbour upstairs. What? When? Who? What? Yeah, that's true.
Same birthday as me. Yeah, same birthday.
You'll be 68 2 days after Christmas, says Audrey. On Sunday, almost twins. Yeah, absolutely, almost twins. So
that's what you is now, almost twinsies now.
Yeah, if you've weighed in, amazing. Well done for weighing in. I hope that if you didn't get the result you want, then look. It's another week. It's another day. It's another meal. Even if today at lunchtime you splurged, you ate something you didn't want or you didn't mean to, or you were just that way out, you were like, do you know what?
Sod it, I'm
not having a plain jacket potato today. I'm going to have a slice of pizza, a pint of Guinness, 4 chocolate bars and a partridge in a blooming pear tree. Whatever it is, right?
It's this next
meal,
day. Yep.
Whether that's breakfast or dinner or whatever it is you have, your next meal, back on plan. You just get back on that on that plan, get back on that wagon, so to speak.
Isn't it?
Grumpy was also 67 on Monday. Yep, I did ask for your address, Dormouse. I did ask for your address. Right then, so hopefully everybody has had an opportunity to share their weigh-in this week. As I say, we will be back weighing in next week on Tuesday as normal.
We will. And like I say, if anybody doesn't want to mention some things on here and want to chat to us over on the Facebook, you can always come over and we'll be on there later on today anyway, if anyone wants to.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
8 rice cakes and a wedge of butter. It's about right. Were we watching you, Luke John? No, no, we weren't. We haven't got a little spy thing at all, honestly.
Yeah, we watch all of you.
Yeah, there's a little mini losers club. What is it? What would that be? It's a little inchworm. What do they call them? Caterpillar.
Yeah,
it's a caterpillar with a little mic, a little camera in it. It's a caterpillar.
It's like the ones off the little kiddies books. Yeah,
the very hungry
with
caterpillar.
The ones with the hole in the book.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
So then, good evening, Kimberly. You're back. You sent it, Lisa. You're up doing an L shift. Okay, my darling. I will have a look. In the emails. For some reason, my phone's been crap with emails again. I think I just need a new phone. Yeah. Right then, what's our next segment? Oh, Choosy. It's time for Choosy.
So do we figure sins on it then?
Sins on what?
I don't know. Kimberly.
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, the collagen. We'll have a look at that. And I'll post it up on the doodah on the Facebook group.
I didn't actually think I could actually try and scan it, could I?
Oh yeah, you could. Have you got your phone on you?
I have.
Okay, well you do that. I'm going to play the jingle.
Let me have a look. Let me see.
Oh, I did.
I normally scan everything. But there's a really strange barcode on this as well. Let me have a look.
Okay, well you do that. I'll play the button. Then let's have a look on. Let me get this up properly. There we go. So if we go over to the YouTube, let's have a look at our page. Bear with me. I thought I'd already pulled this up. And where are we going? Where am I going? View my channel. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. The post on there. So last week's options were from the... Was it from... Oh, no, it was from the book. Oh, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Right then. So last week, we gave you the options of the Cozy Witch's Cottage Pie or the Turkey Chili Loaded Fries. And guess who's won, Rufus? With 71% of the vote, with 58 votes.
Yeah.
Me! Which means we are going to be, or I am going to be making this week the cottage pie. Is
that because they want to see, like, if you put some, like, witches' boots and things in it and mix it all up and put potions and spiders and things in it?
Probably. You know I can actually do that, right? I know you think you're joking, but you know I can actually do that. I have various concoctions and things. So if you want spiders and worms and flies and things in your cottage pie, I can certainly make that a thing.
Do we get a second choice for dinner as well? In case I didn't want that.
No, you're not in a 5-star blooming private hospital now, dear.
Oh, I'm not.
No, you're back home. You're back home with me cooking this week. So there you go, everybody. That will be this week's recipe. I am going to be filming the rest of them. No, I'm not. I'm going to be editing the ones that we have had the last couple of weeks and that we haven't.
You were right though, Kimberly. Yet. This Well-Guard Pure Collagen, 2 tablespoons, is 2.5 sins.
Oh, that's not
for
too
this
bad.
Collagen. And Yeah, so two level tablespoons put in coffee, then is still 2.5 sins, and you take it once a day. But if I take the capsules that I have, free, marine collagen, I've never counted those, so I wouldn't expect the capsules to be sinned, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Marine collagen capsules. Let me have a look.
Absolutely. So then, yes, I won. So we're going to have a cozy cottage pie, or a witch's cottage pie. That is really awesome because the weather is just starting to close in, isn't it? And it's that the reason we like the toad in the hole so much, even though it was made with the wrong flour, so I really did suffer the next day. That lovely plate of warming, comforting, like food that your mum used to make type. That's what I always think of.
Yeah.
It's that sort of home cooked dinners. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And that cottage pie will be in the same. So I will be making that this week. Worms ate 5 swamps. What? Yeah. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Think I'll eat some worms. That is from a thing, but I don't know what it is from. Don't know what it was from. Joanne always thought that Luke was from Middlesbrough. I don't know. I've got no idea.
I am going to check.
I know you're Yorkshire based.
Collagen later, but I can't seem to find them on there. But I'll have to find the exact name on my collagen capsules and see.
Put it in the Facebook group
to see if there is actually any sins in it.
So then we don't have a choosy option for this week, as I say, because I need to get the editing done on the last couple, and we're going to be fairly limited this coming week on being able to nip up to the shops quite as easily as we normally would, because you're not allowed to drive.
No, not for
even though somebody said, "Oh, it's fine. If we need to go and get some yogurt tonight, I can just drive up. I don't need to turn." No, he was talking about driving up after this tonight.
Was I? Oh.
Yes. I think it might have been under the influence of the painkillers. I don't have to have yogurt every day.
I haven't had any painkillers, have I?
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Oh, maybe I did then.
Yeah, you also look incredibly tired now.
I am tired.
Yeah, so...
I think it's not I'm tired, I think my body is a bit tired.
It really does look it. It really, really does. So then, the goals this week, Rufus. What are your goals this week? Do you have a Slimming World goal?
My Slimming World goal is to do body magic, walk around in the garden, collect all my
Sorry, do you mean swalp?
Yeah, swalp. Yeah, in the garden with my white strawberries, put them in net bags, because in the kitchen I've took all tomatoes off, most tomatoes off the plant, the large tomatoes, and put them on the windowsill to ripen them up in the kitchen. If it's slightly warmer indoors, they'll ripen up.
They're so amazingly delicious as well, the tomatoes from the garden. Really,
I'm going to do the same with the strawberries, bring them in, but I will also put these strawberries in a net bag, so obviously there's no bugs or anything like that on them. Put them on the windowsill in the net bag, and then they will ripen up nicely, the strawberries then, because there's loads of giant strawberries out there, but they're white still, because there's not enough sunlight, not warm enough, and enough sunlight for them. So we'll bring those indoors. So that'll be a challenge for me this week.
That'll be this week.
And then
no leaning up, no reaching up, no leaning down.
We'll get Lisa out there chopping down the butternuts and the squashes that are out there.
Yes, can't wait for that.
And bring those indoors. And as long as you store them in a cool place, they'll last months.
Yeah, they will.
Because they're by leaving them outside, like even though they're pretty much like say they've been finished growing good few weeks now, you leave them out to finish hardening them up so the shell and everything goes like on the butternuts goes like a dark cream colour, and then we've got some really dark squashes, winter squash outside, so we're going to bring some of those in. And then we'll be able to probably even carve them nearly if you wanted to, or and then just turn the rest of it into soups and stews and all sorts of good things.
Absolutely.
We haven't had a stew for ages, have we?
No, but the soup maker, the
I know.
slow cooker is
Yep.
out on the side. It's
I
ready
know,
now.
we should start using it again.
And we
but
do
yeah.
have that soy mince, the TVP stuff that we need to use up.
We do.
I think there might be a stew coming up this week.
But I do quite like having the soya mince.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all.
Makes it super easy, barely an inconvenience.
And you
don't
know what
have to
I
worry
did
about it being
before?
right temperature.
We got a
Go
great
on.
big bag of it before. I took portions of it out, vacuum sealed it for about the amount that would be for us to have 2 dinners each.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 days worth of food. Enough in portions, vacuum sealed them in little packets, and then just slotted them straight into the cupboard.
Yep.
So that, easy, barely an inconvenience when you want to use it.
I know, right?
That's it.
So then, that's your goal this week, but that wasn't a Slimming World goal. Do you have
No.
a weight loss goal in mind when you get on the scales?
I think, like I say, if I go back and I'm 16.8 or something like that, then like I say that would be awesome. And like I
So
say, I have
How much is that to lose?
am I when I went, was I 13?
13. Yeah.
So yeah, if I've lost at least two pound or so, I think I'd be really happy. Like I say, it's been a up and down week. I've been totally on plan. So apart from obviously having the cheese crackers, and obviously just doing my best when I was at hospital, picking the healthiest choices that I could. It's a challenge. Like I say, it's always a challenge depending on where you are and what situation you're in. So you just pick your best choices, and if it doesn't go 100% the plan, but still, if I lose a couple of pounds this week, over the 2 weeks, I'll still be really happy as long as it's going in the right direction. That's all that matters, really.
Absolutely.
So
for me, my weight loss goal would be if I can come in next week with over this week and next week, the week coming and the week just gone, you know what I'm trying to say. Over the 2 weeks, if I can come in with £3 off over that 2 weeks, I will be very, very happy.
Yeah.
Anything with a minus in front of it, I will happily take.
Yeah.
I just hope there isn't a plus, but if there is a plus, it's just because that's what my body does. Again, been on plan. Didn't even think about a takeaway.
No.
I'm actually really surprised that I didn't. You know that I really am very surprised.
But I said I'm proud of you for like just sticking with it, because
didn't even cross my mind.
But I think stress does funny things to you, and it sometimes makes you think of things that you wouldn't normally think of in a time where you don't think you got time to cook. You don't
18 months ago, it would have been a standard, without even thinking. Uber Eats,
half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, you've got
delivery.
like a pizza and a whatever, or a Parmo or something turn up, and we're like.
Whereas actually, do you know what? I was eating in like 15 minutes. I didn't even have to wait that long because everything was already in the fridge.
And like
straight
I say,
out on plates,
we
in the
have
microwave,
got
done.
Slimming World meals in the freezer if we're really short, and sometimes it's good just to have a couple of the Slimming World meals in the freezer just in case of an emergency.
Just remember though, I'm 6'2", so I'm never really short.
No,
right. I know.
It's only me that's short.
I'll
get short of food.
My non-Slimming World target this week is to do more Lego building, which is actually genuinely very, very true. But also to have on October the 7th.
I know, which is like next
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
October the 7th.
This Tuesday coming, should I say?
October the 7th. I will have.
Is it Prime Day?
Yes, dear.
Prime
October
Day.
the 7th, I will have one app on my laptop. Sorry, one screen open, and that will be Amazon Prime. And I will have another screen open, and that will be Lego.com.
On the items, just to see.
And I'll be going through my A and B wish list.
They might go really quick otherwise if you don't.
I've got an A and a B wish list. My A wish list is things that I really, really, really want, and is actually about to be retired this year. Those are things, if it goes in a sale, if there's a 20% discount or more, grab it now. My B list are things that are like the Emerald City wall art from Wicked. That is awesome. One of my favourite... Sorry, my coffee's repeating on me. One of my favourite musicals from one of my favourite films of all time, The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
But that isn't going anywhere. So
No.
if that isn't reduced, then I won't worry about that one too much. But I'm going to look at both options and all of that.
Yeah.
That is my goal this week, as well as I have started this room, started to tackle this room, move things out,
Well, we've
clear
got sort
things
of
out.
plans of things.
I've got a whole bag there, look.
Yeah.
You can't quite see. Don't bend your neck.
No.
But that whole bag of Witch Casket items is going up on eBay, and then eventually will go up on Whatnot. Again, this thing that I keep saying, I want to sort this room out, is slowly happening.
Yeah.
My altar space and things that I've got here next to me are slowly changing. So that is my goal. And again, ADHD makes it almost impossible sometimes, but we'll get there. Yeah. And I might have bought a DVD in a charity shop of Lego Batman movie, because I haven't seen it, and it isn't on Prime and it isn't on Disney. So I might have bought that for £1 for us to watch later while we have dinner.
That's all right.
So yay!
But
anyway,
do you know what I did see though in the Lego shop? I did see the Simpsons, and they've got the Simpsons car and the Simpsons things. It was quite cool, wasn't it? It was quite cool.
Burger.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool as well. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Can we show you the bag of the cheesy things? Yes, absolutely. They are by the brand Monarchs.
Yeah.
Pure cheese crackers. They are just cheese.
There are other brands that you can get that are not as good, and I've seen like some of the comments after people have got some of them, not this brand obviously, and that were not happy with what they got, but these are very, very nice. They do, like I said, they are £25 for, I think you get 12 or something, or
so they're not cheap.
They're not the cheapest, but
you do get two.
I don't
this
have them all.
size.
I don't have them all the time. I just have them every now and again. So just as another choice, or you go in somewhere, you can just take a packet with you.
Yep, you get two this size, and as I say, they are 10 grams each. So each one of these is 50 calories.
Yeah.
So that would be 2.5 sins if you have to sin it. But as you said, there's less calories in it than a healthy extra A from 70 grams of Eat Lean cheese.
Yeah.
Phew, that's a lot to say. It's a lot to remember when my head is
120 calories Eat Lean cheese. Yeah, I can have. That's one of my healthy extras.
I know.
So that...
Oh, I've just realised, Rufus. I opened the packet and
oh no!
I accidentally put my fingers all over it.
You best eat it
on
then.
both of them.
No.
That means I might have to eat these later.
Yeah, you can eat it if you want to eat it.
Anyway, everybody, hopefully tonight has been okay for you all. Listen, if anybody does need support, if you do want to reach out, if you're struggling on that plan, if you just want to have a bitch and a moan and a whinge, feel free to come over and join us on the Facebook group.
Like I say, you can either send us a message or just put a message in the group, because loads of people will have a chat on there as well. Yeah, not just us.
Just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health, and everybody there is on in their own boat. On the same ocean, the ocean of weight loss, whether people are doing it with the tool of Manjaro, the tool of Weight Watchers, the tool of calorie counting, the tool of Slimming World, or just intermittent fasting,
or just trying to healthy eat in general. So I said, anybody,
or walking 25 miles a day, or whatever it may be,
or whether like you're trying to learn new things and not sure what plan or what you want to start. If that's what you're interested in, then like I say, you can get lots of tips and things on here from all of us. Yeah.
And I will be continuing on this plan on Slimming World until the end of January. That's a decision I've now made. I will put up with the changes so that until then I've got the option of getting the information for all of you, sharing it with all of you from that Slimming World perspective. You may well end up going to be online in the next month or so.
Possibly, we'll see.
Just weighing in at home. But either way, we will absolutely 100% be
like I say,
here every week.
And still be sticking with the plan no matter what anyway.
And they can call it sins, they can call it potatoes, they can call it...
whatever funny things they like.
Rice and beans for all we care.
Yeah.
We will still be counting our 5 to 15 blanks every single day, and we will be enjoying a healthy blank choice of blank.
I said people have said that,
and a healthy blank choice of blank.
I do know. I say people have said, why don't they just call them treats? Because that's pretty much what the extra.
Well, they're not.
Calories are.
It's not, because if you use it in your cooking, it's not a treat. It's an ingredient.
I guess so.
That's why I keep calling them extras.
Yeah,
It's just your Slimming World extras, your squeeze.
Yeah, that does make sense though, does it? So,
Anyway, Kimberly, do come and join us. I've seen that there's a lot of people chatting about how Deborah used to live in Aberdeen. Dormouse has had a non-scale victory. What was that one? I've lost where it was. Talking about where the Lakes is, where Yorkshire ends and the next county starts. I've got no idea. It's why I didn't bring it up, because I am bad at that geology thing. Kimberly is £4 from going into a different stone bracket. You really want it. You'll be what you were when you left the UK. That is awesome, my darling. Seriously, seriously awesome. Dormouse, here we go. Your non-scale woohoo is to wear the dress to your daughter's graduation that you wore to her first graduation 13 years ago to surprise her. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's really cool. Wow. That's really cool, Dormouse. Oh, that's really cool. Audrey's non-scale victory is being able to tie your shoes after weigh-in sitting down. You used to have to stand to do it. That's cool. That's very good. Again, these little victories that we can take with us, they help along the road, along our journey.
I said, even me, like today, getting up, even though I have like these stocking things on, I still got to put my socks on and stuff, and it's the sort of thing now I can sit on the bed and just put one leg over the other and put my socks on with no... You know, I don't have to fight with my body just to try and reach my feet and do all of that now. It's just so much easier. And I never used to be able to cross one leg over the other. It used to be... It's just crazy, isn't it, to think that at one time, you know, gradually over the years, I just... used to be able to do it when I was younger, then slowly I piled weight on. I could never do that, and now I do it with ease. It's just I don't have to struggle doing it or anything now. Bonkers.
Slimming World Vegan, Nikki says that October 7th is also the new moon, so Prime Day, potentially Lego double points,
stew with bugs in as well, yes, and things,
and a new moon.
Yummy. Yeah, less bugs though, not bugs.
I don't know what you're talking about, bugs.
You said we're going to do some stews and things in the slow cooker, and you said...
But no bugs. No, we're not going to put worms in now.
We're not going to put the worms in.
No,
and not spiders either, because they're in the garden, and they're catching all the little flies and things that are trying to eat my tomatoes, so no.
Okay.
Yes.
And on that, we're going to say thanks ever so much for joining us, everybody. I think Ruffus is now... I think either the painkillers are wearing off or the painkillers are kicking in, one or the other.
No, my back's a bit tingly.
Oh, there you go.
Weird.
There you go. Right then, so in other words, we need to go and get you sorted out. Thank you so much for joining us today. Look, we absolutely tried to keep this really short, and it didn't work at all. There was a lot of people in the chat,
keep it
a
very
lot of messages.
Short.
It's longer than the normal
one.
Is it? But anyway.
I don't know, is it?
Exactly.
Is it? Been. We love it really though, don't we?
Do you? That's great.
We do, yes, we do.
Yes. Welsh Pam says that's worth everything, Rufus, for having that extra mobility. Dormouse says you don't realise what abilities you've lost over the years until you regain them.
Nope.
100%.
It's bonkers.
Kimberly says it's not up yet. It'll be up in a few hours. Late nighters and early tomorrow morning. Okay, my darling, we will look at that. You mean
we've got to wait for your results then?
I know, you do. We do.
You're keeping us waiting.
She's keeping us in suspenders.
Yes. Or tights. One or the other, yeah.
Suspense. Right then, we're going to go. I need to go and make sure
I've got to keep these on for weeks.
2 weeks.
It's a good job I've got
not
like
the same
3
pair.
pairs.
Yeah.
I've got 3 pairs of them now.
That'll be a bit stinky.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go now. I'm going to go make sure that Rufus is actually okay. Maybe you need some water, dear. Or maybe just to lie down, have a nap for a couple of hours.
I don't know. My back's been doing it on and off since yesterday. So where I just feel like I've got a tremor in my back. But it's fine.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all gravy.
Okay. You got to swip the gravy.
Yeah, I know, right?
On your swips.
I'm not quite sure what swipping is, but I guess we're going there by like January.
I wonder if they'll come out with a brush.
What, a swipper brush?
A swipping brush.
Mm.
So you go, I've got my sweeping brush.
Yeah.
That's not a sweeping brush.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, whatever else you're doing in this world of ours that's a bit upside down, a bit toxic, a bit
It is.
all over the place at the moment.
Life can be, can't it?
Yeah, keep going. Stay authentic, okay? The channel's called Beyond Authentic.
Yep.
We start with authenticity. Whatever that means to you, stay true to you. If you're working on a weight loss plan, keep working it. If you are feeling that you're losing out and or that you're losing motivation, you want some help, reach out on the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health on Facebook.
Come
if
over
you're not
and have
on
a chat
Facebook,
with us.
we'll be back here next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. UK time. And yeah, hopefully, as the ever always lovely Shao from Bean Feast 57 says, you'll be seeing less of us next week. And hopefully a Rufus that is slightly more on this planet.
Yeah.
Because you've been floating away
Have I?
as the stream's gone on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say goodnight, Rufus.
Good night, Rufus.
We'll see you very soon, everyone. Take care. And
We'll see you next week.
And as we always say, happy slimming.